Good morning.
All right, Catherine, go for it, girl.
Today is Wednesday,
Josh, stop so I can see her.
September.
Thank you. Wednesday, September. Uh-huh.
9.
And we are going to be reading
Isaiah 25 through 27.
all right, Isaiah 25 to 27. There's a cheerful disposition. Well, we're not very cheerful. There we go. All right. Oh, have you been busy reading your book?
Okay, Tanner, what are
We sure are close. Nope. Here, I think I will. I'll finish where I'll finish 25, and then Song of God's faithfulness. Lord Yahweh, you are my glorious God. I will exalt you and praise your name forever. For you have done so many wonderful things. Well thought out plans you formed in ages past. You've been faithful and true to fulfill them all. The city that was once mighty, you've turned into a heap of rubble. The fortified city now lies in ruins. The foreigner's fortress is no more and will never be rebuilt. Therefore, superpower nations will glorify you, and the cities of terrorist nations will revere you. For you have been a fortress protector for the poor, a mighty stronghold for the needy in their distress, a shelter from the sudden storm, and a shade from the shimmering heat of the day. For the fury of tyrants was like a winter windstorm battering against the wall, and like the heat of a drought in a desert land. But you subdued the heat under the shade of the clouds. You alone silenced the song of tyrants. The rich feast of the Lord Yahweh, commander of angel armies, will host a rich feast on this mountain for all peoples. A feast with plenty of meat and well-aged wine, with an abundance of food and the finest of wine. And on this mountain he will destroy the shrewd, wrapped around all the people, the veil spread over all nations, or veil. It is the gloom of death. It is the gloom of death. He will swallow it up in victory forever. And God, Lord Yahweh, will wipe away every tear from every face. He will remove every trace of disgrace that his people have suffered throughout the world, for the Lord Yahweh has promised it. In that day they will say, "Behold, this is our God. We've waited for him and he saved us. This one, the Lord Yahweh, he is worth the wait." We will keep shouting with joy as we find our bliss in his salvation kiss. The mighty, gracious hand of the Lord Yahweh will rest upon this mountain, but the Moabites will be trampled under his feet, as straw gets trampled into the manure. They will stretch out their arms in it, like a swimmer stretches out his arms to swim. Yet God will bring down their pride, and they will thrash and sink despite their struggle. He will tear down the high walls of Moab's fortresses and flatten them into the dust.
Chapter 26. Song of Judah's Triumph. A day is coming when this song will be sung in the land of Judah. The city is a stronghold for us. The Lord's salvation, like inner and outer walls, makes it secure. Open the gates and let a righteous, faith-filled people enter in. Perfect, absolute peace surrounds those whose imaginations are consumed with you. They confidently trust in you. Yes, trust in the Lord Yahweh forever and ever. For Yah, the Lord God, is your rock of ages. He knocks down the high and mighty, and the lofty city he humbles and levels down to the dust, to be trampled down by the feet of the poor and exploited. The path of the righteousness is smooth and level. God, the just one, you make a clear path for them. Yes, we will follow your ways, Lord Yahweh, and entwine our hearts with yours. For the fame of your name is all that we desire. At night I yearn for you with all my heart. In the morning my spirit reaches out to you. When you display your judgments on the earth, people learn the ways of righteousness. But when mercy is shown to scoundrels, they still aren't able to learn righteousness. Even in the land of integrity, they still do wrong, for they ignore the great majesty of the Lord Yahweh. Lord Yahweh, you lift your mighty hand, but they do not see it. Let them witness how much you love your people and be ashamed. Let the fire reserved for your enemies consume them. Lord Yahweh, you will establish peace and prosperity for us. For all we have accomplished is the result of what you worked through us. Lord Yahweh, our God, other lords have ruled over us, but we praise your name alone. Their dead don't come back to life. Their ghosts do not rise, for you have punished and destroyed them, wiping out even the memory of them. You have made our nation grow. Lord Yahweh, you have made our nation grow. You have revealed your glory, and you have extended all the borders of the land. Lord Yahweh, in their distress, they reached out to you. When you chastened them, they poured out prayer to you. Lord Yahweh, we were like a pregnant woman going into labor pains, writhing, screaming, and ready to deliver, all because of you. We were full term, we were pushed and strained, but we gave birth only to wind. We accomplished nothing, and have not brought deliverance into the world, nor its inhabitants new life. But your dead will live again. Their bodies will rise from the dead. It's time to awaken and sing for joy, you dwellers in the dust. As a glistening radiant dew refreshes the earth, so the Lord will awaken those dwelling among the dead. Go, my people, into your inner chambers, and close the doors behind you. Hide for a little while until this indignation is over, for the Lord is coming out from his heavenly place to punish people for all their sins. The earth itself will expose the blood spilled upon it, and the ground will no longer hide its slain. Chapter 27. Israel's redemption. In that day, the Lord Yahweh will mercilessly wield his massive, mighty sword and punish Leviathan, the swift, slithering serpent. He will slay the dragon of the sea, Leviathan, the twisting serpent. In that day they will sing the song, the vineyard of delight. I, the Lord, watch over my vineyard of delight. Moment by moment I water it in love and protect it day and night. There is no anger in me, for if I found briars and thorns, I would burn them up and march to battle against them. So let the branches cling to my protection when they make true peace with me. Yes, let them make their friend. Make me their friend. Cleansing, not destruction. The coming ones of Jacob's tribes will take root. Israel's branches will bud and blossom, and her beautiful fruit will cover the face of the earth. Yes, Yahweh struck Israel as other nations have struck her. Has Israel been killed like her enemies have been killed? No, but with measured justice he exiled them and contended with them. He removed them from the land with his severe blast on the day his searing east wind blew. By the mercy of Yahweh, the guilt of Jacob will be forgiven. Yet the full proof of their forgiveness will be when they crush all the altars to false gods and make them into chalk stones crushed to pieces, with neither cultic poles nor incense altars still standing. The fortified city lies in ruins, forsaken and deserted like a wilderness. Cattle graze there and lie down, chewing on twigs and branches. The trees are withered and stripped bare, and their women gather dead branches for firewood, because they are a people of no understanding. That is why their Maker will show them no compassion, and he who formed them will show them no favor. In that day, from the Egyptian border to the Euphrates, the Lord Yahweh will gather one by one the people of Israel as one sifts wheat from the chaff, When the day comes, a great trumpet will sound, and those lost in the land of Assyria and Egypt, all the exiles, will come and bow down before the Lord Yahweh in Jerusalem and worship him on the holy mountain.
That is.
Isaiah 25, 27.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe for the next video. Please do like or comment. Bye.
Bye. Is she asleep?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Bye.